Hi, I'm Rebecca Bossenbrook. I'm here with my husband, Paul Bossenbrook. We own Michigan Property Inspection, and we're talking about a home we inspected last summer for some first-time home buyers, and specifically some things we found with the air conditioning, the fireplace, and some other items. Paul, when you inspected this house, you had a comment about the dryer vent pipe, and it's not a very common comment.
I stared behind the dryer with my flashlight, and it was kinked.
So that dryer vent, was it plastic?
I don't know. I think it was kind of kinked metal vent. You could install a galvanized steel vent or an aluminum vent pipe, tape the joints, and then it will vent out properly.
You had a comment about the central air system and something to do with the switch.
Well, this is an old air conditioner.
How old?
Well, the house was built in 1953, and I think this was added probably in the 1960s. The code says that you should have a shut-off switch for the air conditioner outside for the service man to disconnect it. And it didn't have a service disconnect on the outside. And it was old, it's kind of in marginal condition, and sooner or later you should replace that.
Comments about some of the fire brick?
On the fireplace, they were kind of loose. The buyer did really want to burn that wood in it, but I said you should probably at least caulk that so the fire brick stays where it is. And if you want to, you can replace it with a gas log if you want.
Some of the things with the plumbing system, main water valve and water heater. What are some of the comments you had for their recommendations you had?
The main water valve leaked behind the cupboard where it was placed. They have to call the Board of Water and Light to repair that. They have a faucet that leaked some water. The water heater had a non-approved gas shut-off valve. It had a little bit of nut on the back side which you shut off, and sooner or later that will leak gas, and gas is very explosive, and that's a health hazard or a fire hazard.
Another comment you had on the plumbing had to do with the hot water pipe, that it vibrated loudly. What might cause that?
Well, we were on the upstairs and I did the shower, and the hot water vibrated a lot, and it vibrated inside the walls. I don't know what to do about that, but a qualified plumber could figure that out for you.
In houses this age, it's not uncommon for you to find a floor tile that we suspect might have asbestos content.
9 by 9 inch tile contain asbestos. Only 6 to 10% asbestos, but if they were cracked or friable, which involves letting asbestos into the air, that could be a health hazard. I said to the buyer, you're going to have to take one of these to the lab and let them test it for asbestos.
The last thing you noted in this home inspection report pertained to the whole house fan. Tell us what you found there.
Well, the whole house fan was working, but it was awful dirty. You shut it off probably October to Memorial Day, and it didn't have any insulation above that. So I said to the buyer, you could install some, surround that with a little bit of plywood, install foam above that, or you could lay blankets up above that with insulation.
Thank you, Paul. That's very helpful information. We trust you find this information helpful too. As you can see, Paul has a wealth of experience in this area and can provide home buyers not just with information about repairs that need to be made, but with some really helpful maintenance tips too. We hope that if you're looking at purchasing a property or know someone who is, you'll give us a call. You can speak with Paul directly at 517-285-4602. You can also learn more about our services at our website, michiganpropertyinspection.com.